welcome to the FVCFFFLFFS.
FFS.
You might notice that Aaron is a little down in the dumps tonight, and the reason is because he lost the water bet. Speaking of water bet, check out this video! Last week, Aaron and I were trying to find a water bet for the men's league because we've done 2 for the youth league and none for the men's league.
Yeah.
But we couldn't find any until Sunday morning. I'm suffering from vertigo. You're at church.
Yes.
I texted after 11 a.m.
Yeah.
at church, and I said, we're playing head-to-head.
Yeah.
Where projections are like the same. Head-to-head water bet. We sent it out in the text, put it on the board. I said I would win.
And I said I would win.
And
we
lost.
had some great memes sent by the group with basically the 2 terrible teams with the minions fighting, and that's pretty much what happened.
So we got the
for
wheel.
My team.
We got the wheel of water.
All right, we're gonna spin, and we're gonna see what I'm gonna get here. So we're spinning.
Dude, if it's spinner's choice, I'm taking
it's
it.
spin twice. Whatever.
Just spin once.
Here we go. Here we go.
Just spin.
Let's spin it here. So let's get it again and see where we wind up.
We don't need to spin twice. We just need one.
Looks like it's going to be water bomb. What is that?
Water bomb? All right. Normal cup.
Oh, you got to throw it at me like I did to you.
I throw the
you
cup.
You throw it right at me and I have to take it.
I can't
throw it
at
at my face. Okay, so I'm gonna hold your phone.
Oh, you
throw it?
Okay.
Okay.
How
so
close do you want me to be?
That's your pick.
I don't want to hurt you.
Don't hit my teeth.
So, I just throw it at you.
You just throw it.
The cup and the water
Cup
and everything.
everything.
Okay.
Oh! Man! There it was.
Yeah!
You know,
That was awesome. I've never been so excited in my life. This is better than the birth of my children. This is better than my wedding day.
This is so uncomfortable. It feels like I got peed on when we were younger when the diaper leaked. Because we used warm water, which I'm grateful for, but oh my.
More like being puked on.
That's terrible. All right, bet paid.
That's awesome.
Man, that's awful. And we're on to the football.
We didn't get a quick question. Do we want to do a quick question?
Yes, we want to do a quick question.
We didn't do a quick question.
No, well, we had it. So I will ask the quick question.
Do you know what it is?
Night. Yes.
Oh, okay.
The quick question for the night is, if you had to live in a TV show for a month, what TV show would it be and why? So that is the quick question.
I didn't know that was a quick question.
That is absolutely the quick question.
I would live in the Jetsons.
Okay.
Because then I wouldn't have to dress myself.
That's a good idea.
I could just stand on a conveyor belt and everything, they would shower for me.
Yeah.
I'd have a robot maid who could do that. I'd have a fun dog that could, I had a flying car.
I like it. I almost have for the same reason.
I'd be George.
I would be in Star Trek because I always wanted to do one of those hologram machines where you could go
on the holodeck
and do whatever you wanted, and
so
you got the little things that can make food for you.
The replicator.
Yeah, I know.
Transporters.
That'd be amazing.
Faster than light speed.
Right. They say the fallacy with the transporter is that in order for that to work, it has to dismember you cell by cell and then put you back together. And then the question would be, would you still be you?
You would not. You would be you would die and replicate as somebody else would take over your life.
Yeah. So anyway, I do Star Trek, you do the Jetsons, basically the same. But
yeah, I did mine quick. I didn't think that through. There'd probably been other stuff.
Well,
we could have both been on Dallas.
I mean,
Dallas.
A-Team! A-Team, oh,
yes!
A-Team. That would,
Anyways.
Yeah. What character would you be on A-Team if you were on A-Team?
Well, I think you would be B.A.
No, I wouldn't be B.A.
Who would you be?
I'd be Face.
I was gonna be Hannibal, but then I thought I could be Murdoch.
Right, because
either one, Hannibal,
I think
Murdoch.
that's correct. You would be Murdoch. I would be Face.
Thank you very much.
Because I would be the smart aleck. So I think it's perfect.
Okay.
And then Jeremiah would be B.A. because he's big and strong.
We'll have to come up with characters for each one.
We got to think about who would be.
So who's Hannibal?
I don't know who would be Hannibal. We have to.
We'd put Judah as Hannibal.
No, so You guys this week in the text, tell us why you would make the best Hannibal and the leader for this group, except Jeremiah, because you're BA.
Or skip that and just tell us what TV show, if you got stuck in it for a month, would you like to be in? Star Trek, A-Team, Jetsons. Tell us that.
Okay.
Either way.
Anyway.
Let's get to the show!
On to the football.
And
Let's watch some football.
Watch some football. What are you talking about?
That's...
So,
hey, ho, ho, ho. That's the Raj and Devo.
It is?
Watch some football.
Okay. I was thinking you were doing the Sunday night football.
Yeah, that's the new song for Sunday night football.
Well, I couldn't catch the tune. Now that you told me what it was,
all right.
I get it. You should know my musical skills by now.
It was probably a little pitchy. I give you that. All right.
Our first matchup was the matchup of the week.
Matchup of the week.
In the water bet.
Yep.
It was me
you just did
versus
Hercules.
It was me in recovery versus the Adams Warlocks.
Yeah.
And
I don't think I qualify as a warlock.
And you're the one who named your team. I won. You lost. I got 147.5. You got 100 points, so I beat you by almost 50 points. And our records are different. Before, we were both two-time losers.
Yeah.
Now, I am 3-5, and you are 2-6. So you are in 10th, and I'm in 9th, which is amazing to me, and I'm very happy and excited about. But I'm also very happy and excited because I got the Juggernaut. And I got one more thing I had to tell you.
Nothing stops me! I'm raw power!
I am raw power.
Yep,
you gotta hold. Here's the thing. I won the Juggernaut and I beat you, and you have to hold the Juggernaut while I talk about this game that you've lost in. So, my team, stop it. You're gonna give him like rush of blood to the head,
He
and he's gonna get a
refuses
nosebleed.
to be crucified in the same way as Jesus, so he's upside down.
That doesn't have anything to do with anything. Anyways, I had a ton of points, which was amazing. Plus, I even had points on my bench, but we'll get to that in a second. I had Jared Goff, who had killed me throughout this year, 23 points. My biggest thing, though, was Tevin Coleman. I didn't know if I should start him or not.
Yeah.
He got me 37.8 points. He got like 4 or 5 touchdowns or something like that. Julio Jones finally showed up, 21 points. Tyler Lockett, 14. My tight end, Travis Kelce, who hadn't hardly done anything all year, 14 points. I got 11 points from Calvin Ridley. I got 13 points last night from the Steelers. I had already beaten you, but I got 13 more points last night in the Monday Night Football just to destroy you. But we have a special award for our friend and yours, Randy Ermers. Now, Randy has yet to get an award. He shares my team with me, but he's getting the Hindsight is 2020 award because two things. One, he hates Joe Mixon, and rightfully so. He hasn't done much all year. But this week, Joe Mixon got us 15.7 points. I didn't even start him. But today, I was talking to Randy on the phone, and he says, "Why didn't you start Joe Mixon?" I'm like, "Randy, you're driving me crazy." He was joking with me, but it was funny. Yeah. And on top of which, earlier this week, he accidentally dropped David Montgomery, so I had to call Andy on I texted him like at 2 in the morning last Tuesday when we were done with the video. We're actually recording at 9, so it's like really early for us. That's why we have all this energy. He dropped him, and I said, "Andy, put him back on my team." Randy dropped him by mistake, and so he did. And David Montgomery got us 23 points. We didn't start either one of those guys because Randy hates them both. He tried to get them both off our team. He was wanting to drop them. And then today he's like, "Why didn't you start them?" And I'm like, "Randy, drop me crazy." Anyway, one last thing to tell you.
Nothing stops me. I'm raw power.
I am raw power. You haven't been very energetic with the Juggernaut there.
Yeah.
Speaking of not being the Juggernaut, Aaron this week gets the
playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
He gets the Jim Mora Playoffs Award because you have basically given up on all things fantasy football because you're so horrible.
It is.
He's speechless.
It is unbelievable how badly my team every single
you
week.
Can't even talk.
Every single week. It is unbelievable how my team keeps getting worse. I brought in a guy off waivers, Matt Stafford. He's the best player I've had all year. I don't know why.
He was your highest leading
He was my highest scorer
week.
this week, and I
Off
pulled him
waivers.
off the waivers
We could have given you the waiver
because
award.
Lamar Jackson was on on bye.
I'm giving you
It's
the
just
honorary
unreal.
waiver award.
James Conner actually didn't have a bad week, but I mean Larry Fitzgerald, what a steaming pile. Robert Woods. Just, I mean,
What round did you draft Woods in? Was he third,
he was
fourth
like
round?
third or fourth round. It's just been awful. And Devontae Adams has been, dancing around with a tutu on the sideline because his toe hurts. Get in the freaking game, Devontae Adams, and play some football. And it's just unbelievable.
Let's play some football.
Unbelievable. I can't even believe it this week.
I agree that you can't believe it and that it is unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, let's get out of his cry fest because I'm very excited tonight to have a fun night. And let's get to our next matchup,
So
Aaron.
the next matchup is between Judah, Mr. Elliott, and Nathan, the briefcase. And Nathan wins this one, 124.9 points to Judah's 80.9 points. And I would just like to point out that Judah gave me crap and John for having a bad team, and you turn around and post 80 points. You're just as bad. I posted more points than you posted this week, so we will leave it at that. Technically, you're in last place.
You like how he didn't leave it at that?
You're in last place. So anyway, these for Judah, the award this week is the Caboose Award.
I stopped it early. Did you like
I
it?
appreciate that. 81 total points. What a pathetic showing by Judah. And I just want to further point out that this is now yet again, Judah has a quarterback who is posting 10 total points. And so there is, 1 week this year where you've been able to find a quarterback to give you anything?
Let's create a new award
We're
for
actually
Judah.
creating this award
It's the
specifically
Kyler
for you.
Murray Award.
It's the Kyler Murray Cabooserback Award.
Cabooserback!
So congratulations
You're
for
the caboose
your
and a
new
horrible
award.
quarterback.
You are the first person
Cabooserback.
ever to win the Cabooserback Award.
Good job.
The next award for Nathan is
Wonder Twin powers activate.
the Wonder Twins Award.
You forgot you had to let him forward.
Yeah, I forget about the ice
Octopus and
unicycle.
ice unicycle.
So the Wonder Twins Award, and this award goes to Nathan for playing Devontae Freeman and Royce Freeman,
Two
the
Freemans.
twins, getting almost the exact same points with almost the exact same rushing yards.
That's
So
amazing. 1 yard
it really
difference.
They weren't your best players or anything, but hey, it didn't matter because
They
you
were
played
both
Judah.
Freeman.
So we gave you the Wonder Twins Award. So nice work, Nathan.
Our next award, our next matchup is Ryan Thomas, Saquon versus the Machine against 11 Stranger Things and Jeremiah. And the winner this week was Jeremiah 99 and Ryan 93. So Jeremiah wins by 6 points. And that brings Jeremiah all the way up to 5-3, but Ryan is still 6-2.
Yep.
They have like the opposite records of us.
Yeah. I forgot to mention before on the previous one, I didn't say Judah's now at 3-5 and Nathan is 4-4. So sorry. Carry on.
That's okay. Anyways, so that is their records, and the award for Ryan this week is.
Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy.
But wait, we're not done. It was. And we're calling this the Double Whoopsie Scratcher.
The Double Whoopsie Scratcher. A new award just for you, Ryan.
This year, we're mutating all of our awards into combinations of different
Yes.
kinds, but here is why Ryan gets a double whoopsie scratcher. He got a double whoops-a-daisy from starting Amari Cooper and Will Fuller. Now, Amari Cooper was on bye, and Will Fuller got 0. I think he was inactive because he was injured. And on Ryan's bench, he had, and my papers are sticking together, Mike Evans, who would have been the stud this week.
38.
Well, he wouldn't have been the
No,
stud, but he was
wouldn't have been
close.
the stud.
38.3, plus he would have beaten Jeremiah.
That's right.
With 38 more points. Had he just put Mike Evans in instead of one of those guys and
Yeah.
kept the other one, he could have
So
Amari
the head
Cooper on
scratcher or the whoopsie-daisy both led you to your loss this week, Ryan.
And he
so
got both. But
that's
that
rough.
means that Jeremiah gets ever again. I think he gets the Praise the Lord award almost
I think
every
Jeremiah
week. and I
is
don't know
living
how.
right. He must be.
But he won by 6. He was playing against a guy who had 2 receivers get 0 with 38 points on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, Jeremiah hasn't
Jeremiah-
been that good this year, yet he's 5-3.
All right, let's go to the next matchup. So, it's on you.
The next matchup is Rick. Give me style against Minshew's mustache with Andy. And this week, Andy pulls off the W with 142 points versus Rick's 112. That brings Andy to 4-4, and Rick drops to 3-5.
He's even with me, which is
He's
not
even
good.
with you, which, yeah, that's not good. You don't want to be approaching the area with John and I, and particularly Judah. You don't want to be where we are. So you want to try and stay above that. So Andy stays out of that mess.
But here's the thing: Rick is only one.
That cesspool of terrible play.
Rick is only one game out of the playoffs.
Well,
I'm only one game out. You're only 2 games out of the playoffs. Let's do this.
playoffs. Playoffs? I just hope I can win a game.
All right. Speaking of
So
winning
anyway,
game,
the first reward goes to Rick.
it's brand new.
It's a new one.
You can sing along if you know the words. If you don't, sing along anyway.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
I think he tried. He didn't succeed.
When you get what you want but not what you
He did not get what he needs.
need.
Do I need to explain it as we go, or just
Probably not.
When you
but,
feel
it's up to
so
you.
tired but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. And the tears come streaming down your
doing the human
face.
video.
Yeah, I
This is
appreciate it.
amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
When
I'm
you
excited.
lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse?
So this award goes to Rick. It is I did the best I could award.
And he still didn't
and he
win.
still couldn't pull it off because he
Sorry, Rick.
actually played his best team, got the most out of everybody that he could play,
Yep.
scored 112 points,
He could-
which is
that's
sometimes
not bad.
enough to win. But Andy scored more, and he just couldn't pull it off. Stuck in reverse. Sorry, Rick. But anyway, for Andy, his award this week... The Gutsiest Start Award, and this goes to Andy for starting. Is it Darren?
Yep, Darren
Darren Fells. Who in the world's Darren Fells? And he starts him at tight end and scores him 21 points.
That's a lot
And that
from
was
tight
actually a big reason why he won this matchup. So, congratulations, Andy, for your gutsy start.
Our final matchup is a juicy matchup I think you've all been waiting for. It was Pack of Badgers Dave going up against Brian Bishop, the Bishop himself, Noob
Yes.
Nation. And this is what happened. The best news of the week that we've all had, it doesn't matter if we won or lost this week, it kind of matters that we won and somebody got wet. But Brian beat Dave to give Dave a
Yeah.
loss. It was amazing. We're so excited.
It's a big win
Did you
for
see
all of us.
Brian put a
Yes.
screenshot or what do you call it? You take a screenshot. It's not a screenshot, is it?
Of what?
Brian put a picture of his score from the app onto
That's a
the
screenshot.
Is that what it is? I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he put up, he's like, how did I do this? I thought that was
That was
amazing.
a great win. So
And I love it that Dave lost to a guy who's his first year in the league, and that was amazing. His team's called Noob Nation.
It
and
was
Dave lost to me!
it was a small step for Brian, but a giant leap for everyone else. So thank you, Brian,
So
for doing what you do.
Dave is 6-2, and Brian is 4-4. Only 2 games separate these two. in the lost win loss column. But that means Dave gets the biggest loser award. We reserve this for the team who scores tons of points and loses anyway. And we're so glad that he lost. And he primarily lost because he started Alvin Kamara. So he gets an honorary head scratcher of
That's a tough one. Yep.
I don't know why he would start him, but he did.
Yeah, Kamara's been injured for a couple of weeks.
But that also means that Brian got he got a special award. He got the stud and
Stud!
Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy.
We're
Yeah.
calling this the Stoopsa-daisy.
Yes! The
Stoopsa-daisy, because Brian got the stud for having Aaron Jones, a running back for the Packers, 39 points. He
Wow.
just destroyed it on Sunday. But he also gets a double whoopsa-daisy because
Whoops-a-daisy.
he had Drew
Whoops-a-daisy.
Brees on his bench who got 26 points. He started Kirk Cousins who got 11. And he had
Latavius Murray.
Latavius Murray on the bench who got 33 points, and he could have, I mean, his other
Could
running
have
backs
played
got
him
17 each.
Howard or Williams.
But
Both
he
had
scored,
good games.
but
yeah.
Murray got more than the two of
33
them
points.
combined.
So,
it was crazy.
yes,
It was fun.
Had the stud and the whoopsie-daisy, but
So-
still won.
Tell us in the group text.
Did we mention that Brian won? So just
Wait.
just wanna make
Something
sure.
more important.
Right.
Did we mention that Dave lost?
Right.
That is more
Right.
important than Brian winning. So, in the group text, tell us what TV show you would be stuck in or why you would make the best
Why you
Hannibal-
would make the best Hannibal.
What's
Not Hannibal
Hannibal
Lecter.
Smith.
I just about
Hannibal
said Lecter.
Smith.
But Hannibal Smith.
That
yes.
would be a different
Yeah,
text
it'd be
that
a
we're not
different
going
one,
to get into.
All right,
ya.
see you next time.
You recording? Hey, welcome to the FVCFFFFLFFS, and it is a water bet that gets paid off tonight. And last week, you and I bet
Yes.
on whether you or Isaac would win
Right.
in a head-to-head matchup. I
Yes.
said Isaac would win. You said you would win. And
I
who?
think I actually meant to say that Isaac would win, but you convinced me to vote for myself, which I didn't have confidence
But I
in.
owe you because of the Greg Olson bet. So
yes.
hit the wheel,
So
spin the
we're gonna
wheel.
spin the
We got the
wheel
Wheel
of
of Water
water.
app.
And
You
here
spin
we
it.
go.
Show the
And
people
we're
at
gonna show
home.
what it is. What do we got here?
Is spinning
We've
at
got
home. Can you see
the
it on
spinner's choice.
Yes!
So
You know what I'm
get
gonna pick?
No.
Okay, I'll pick one at random. Okay,
all right.
so it won't matter.
All right. Okay, here we
I'll
go.
spin this around so I don't know which side is up or down. Whoop.
He knows which one it is. Oh, you picked.
Danielson!
Oh, all right.
All right,
We'll
so you
that
gotta
one.
do the crane kick and you gotta try to kick the water with your foot.
Okay, all right.
So I'm throwing the
Yeah.
water and you're craning it.
Hold on, I gotta tie my shoe. I'm gonna kick it. So let's get to.
Can you see it from there? Do you want to come on the side?
I'm
Here
good.
we go.
Okay, I'll do a little bit of an angle here. Stand
Okay.
right in front of Jen's van, would you?
I gotta do this.
Yep, and then you gotta
Okay.
kick the water.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Are you ready?
Here we go.
You ready?
I am ready.
Here we go.
Oh man, I'm in the crotch. That was worse than pouring out my pocket. You threw it right. He's like, here, right in your crotch. Just throw it. Oh my
I
gosh.
couldn't hit that if I was aiming.
All right, that
What
was
are the pigs?
paid off.
That was
All
awesome.
right, now the next one.
Okay, go.
Hardly ever play my guitar anymore.
That's the No Stairway to Heaven guitar from Wayne's World.
Oh, is it?
Well, it was all white.
Yeah. No Stairway to Heaven. Yeah.
He got it. He started to go.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Got a whole drum set just right here. So if I ever do use a waterbed, we gotta record at my house so I can change clothes like you.
All right.
You
I thought
cheat.
one time you brought clothes.
I brought a towel
Oh,
so I could dry off.
you should have brought some clothes.
Thanks.
I didn't tell you you had to sit in them the whole time.
I told you you had to sit in them the whole time.
Well, I didn't tell you, so.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
All right. It's 9 o'clock. You can't be yawning. We usually got 3 more hours left.
I
at this
can
point.
yawn at any time.